So you guys, I want to bring y'all this video on Kevin Porter Jr. and talk about his situation with his girlfriend Kysre, which led him to get arrested just a few days ago. So we all know just recently on Monday throughout this week, Kevin was arrested and charged with assault and strangulation after NYPD officers responded to a call made by Kysre at 6:45 in the morning that Kevin had assaulted her. So once the cops arrived to the hotel that they both were staying in, they claimed that they found Kysre with a cut on her face while also suffering neck pain, which Kevin allegedly hit her multiple times, as well as placing his hands around her neck that led her to get transported to a local hospital for medical evaluation and was also listed in stable condition. And on top of that, the doctors confirmed that she had a fracture in her neck. So once the cops did an investigation on the scene, that's when they decided to arrest Kevin that same morning, and you can see a video of him being in handcuffs, getting led by two officers to be sent off to jail, which he then bonded out the very next day on a $75,000 bail. And during his arraignment hearing, the judge granted him a full temporary restraining order against him to stay away from Kysre, and he also has court again on October the 16th. Kysre's sister even decided to speak out on the allegations by making a post on her Instagram story and bashing Kevin by saying, "At Kevin Porter Jr., if you think you're going to touch my sister and not get touched, count your days. Better hope and pray you'll be able to ever walk again, let alone dribble. You may have gotten away with this in the past because your mama ain't beat your A, but we spank little pump painting nails sissies like you every day. Don't show up to the crib, we going to do it to you." Now, after reading that, I don't even know what to say because I don't blame her for being extremely upset about this situation because that is her sister, and she will always defend her and be on her side no matter what. So I understand on why she was so upset because she probably was not expecting this to happen at all, definitely when she actually personally knows Kevin. So this situation really is insane because it has made headlines everywhere throughout this week, such as every platform making articles about Kevin Porter Jr. getting arrested and actually making him look extremely bad. Even just recently, Kysre's lawyer spoke out and warned about misleading information in their hotel assault case, which means some of these sources and articles are actually going overboard and making the situation seem worse than it was. When you read the New York Post, it says that she has not made a statement to the cops about the incident, and her lawyer further says that what has been reported from her side is misleading and inaccurate without elaborating on specifics, as well as including that she has not given a statement to law enforcement and complained to them that what's being attributed to her is inaccurate and to stop it. These are not her words. Her statement further adds that she asks everyone to respect her privacy and avoid speculation as to what occurred and refrain from disclosing any misleading statements as to Kevin Porter Jr. So as you can see, some of these people out here are actually lying and really are trying to attack Kevin Porter Jr. by giving out false details and information, which is extremely sad because you know how this world is when it comes to domestic violence, definitely dealing with a young black man. Some of these people are really sad and bitter, and that's why I don't read every source and article. So here's my opinion on this whole situation, right? Now, of course, I wasn't physically there, so I don't know exactly on what happened. But before this situation took place at their hotel, I remember watching Kevin Porter Jr.'s Instagram story throughout that weekend. And him and Kysre were actually in New York together because they did pull up to a tennis game, as well as just being out together, experiencing their time in the city. And everything actually seems to be going good for them because Kevin was making multiple posts while smiling and just enjoying his time with her in New York. And we all know he also likes to train a lot with Chris Brickley as well, because he even posted a highlight tape he had during that weekend, while his girlfriend Kysre actually liking the post. So things were actually really going good for them. But here's the thing. When you read on what happened, right, it says that Kysre locked the door because of his late return to the hotel, which is kind of interesting to me because why would she do that? At the end of the day, even though we don't know exactly what Kevin was doing, which led him to return to the hotel extremely late, he probably was just hanging out with some people, or he actually just left the gym extremely late that night. Because he is really familiar with New York. He literally goes to Chris Brickley's gym all the time. So when you look at it from Kevin Porter's perspective, just imagine coming back to your hotel from a long day of working out or doing whatever, and once you arrive, you notice that your hotel door is locked. Now, honestly, in my opinion, my automatic first senses would think she is literally cheating on me. Because why is the door locked? Like, let's get serious. And you know he clearly likes her a lot. So you know Kevin probably really thought she was cheating on him and he straight up just lost his cool and attacked her when he got in. Because let's be honest, we all know that type of feeling you get when you think your girl is cheating on you. You literally turn into a whole different person. Definitely when you actually like that girl a lot. But that's just my opinion and assumption, because I even read something about him running his car into hers previously, which I don't know what that was exactly about, but he clearly don't play about her. That's why he has been acting the way that he has been acting. But at the same time, he is still wrong for putting his hands on her, because you should never put your hands on a woman. You will always get a negative outcome from that. I don't care what the situation is. And Kevin could have really avoided this, even if he thought she was cheating or whatever. All he had to do is stay calm and just keep his cool. But the thing is, he always had anger problems. That's literally been his downfall throughout his entire career. That's how he ended up getting traded from the Cleveland Cavaliers back in 2021. When he had an altercation with his teammates in the locker room after his locker got moved with the younger players, and he ended up screaming at everyone while also tossing his food over his locker. So basically, every time when he feel like people is trying him, he literally snaps. And definitely when it comes to his girlfriend Kysre, because he knows a lot of dudes actually wants her, and he probably was really in his feelings. I'm not even going to lie. But at the same time, he was 100% wrong, and he has to take full accountability for this. The Houston Rockets even made a statement by saying that they are in the process of gathering information surrounding the matter and has no further comment, as well as the NBA stating that they are aware of the reports as well and also are in the process of gathering more information. So the league is aware of everything that is going on with Kevin Porter Jr. and I don't know on what they are going to decide to do with this entire situation, but I just hope they understand that's probably the reason on why he ended up snapping on her like that. I'm just going to be honest for real, but I could be wrong. Anything could have happened. There is now rumors coming out that the Houston Rockets is now planning on trading Kevin Porter Jr., which is really on them. I mean, he clearly is a future star in the league. Last season, he was averaging 19 points and 5 assists while shooting 44 field goal percentage. So he was playing good while showing his point guard skills as well. He can literally run the 1 or the 2 while also being a two-way player. We all know Kevin is like that on the court, and he has been getting better every single year. So if they end up letting him go or trading him, I really feel like they might regret that in the long run, but we're going to see on what they will decide to do. And even for Kysre's situation on the court, we all know she was the 4th pick in the 2021 WNBA draft, while also dominating in college, being at Michigan and West Virginia. Once she got drafted, she played 1 season with the Indiana Fever, but only averaged 1 point throughout 19 games, as well as getting waived the very next year. She also had another opportunity with the Chicago Sky, but it seems like they dropped her as well, which makes her currently a free agent. And honestly, when you explain her career so far in NBA terms, she is literally a bust. And I'm going to be straight up with y'all. But she is really beautiful, of course, while still doing her own thing. So hopefully she could get herself together when it comes to her career on the court. But that's if she still wants to play basketball. But this situation is crazy. I'm not even going to lie. Nobody knows exactly on what happened. It just sucks that the world is attacking Kevin so hard. So we're going to see on how this whole situation plays out. I thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you press the notification bell. T-Gang, we out.